Michael Scofield remains the heartbeat of any possible return. Viewers still debate whether his final exit was truly the end or just a narrative pause. His intelligence, sacrifice, and emotional core make him the most likely candidate for a comeback. Fans constantly argue that a show revival without Michael isn't a revival at all. If the writers wanted a shock and hook, bringing Michael back through a hidden plan, a faked disappearance, or previously unseen footage would set the tone instantly. Viewers connect to him not just as a strategist, but as the soul of the original storyline. Even after everything he's endured, the question still lingers: is his chapter truly closed? Lincoln Burrows is another fan favorite whose return would feel natural and necessary. His loyalty to Michael shaped the entire foundation of the story, and his gritty, determined persona still resonates with audiences today. Lincoln's world has always been incomplete without conflict, and a comeback would likely pull him back into danger or force him to protect someone new. If a revival happens, Lincoln could be the bridge between past and present. He could be the one uncovering secrets, tracking down familiar faces, or even exposing a threat tied to past conspiracies. Sarah Tancredi is one of the characters viewers would expect to reappear, especially if Michael or his name resurfaces. Her connection to the original story isn't just emotional, it's structural. Her medical skills, resilience, and personal sacrifices created some of the series' most powerful turning points. Sarah's return would not only reintroduce emotional depth, but also give room for unresolved storylines about healing, family, and survival. Whether as an active part of a mission or someone guarding long-buried secrets, Sarah still holds relevance. T-Bag, or Theodore Bagwell, brings unpredictability and tension no one else can replicate. Fans may not root for him, but they never ignore him. His twisted charm, survival instincts, and complex history make him a strong candidate for any continuation of the story. If something dark is brewing, T-Bag is either involved, aware, or hunting for leverage. A return from him would instantly raise the stakes. He could show up seeking redemption, revenge, or control. But one thing is certain: his presence would turn every scene into a guessing game. Fernando Sucre deserves attention too. His loyalty to Michael and his relatable personality made him one of the most grounded characters in the original cast. Audiences still wonder what became of him after the dust settled. If things go sideways again, Sucre would be one of the first to answer the call, whether for friendship, unfinished business, or personal stakes. Writers could pull him back into action with ease, either as a helper, a witness, or someone drawn into danger unexpectedly. Alexander Mahone brings the tactical edge fans miss. His intelligence and struggle between morality and necessity made him one of the most layered figures in the series. Even after distancing himself from past events, Mahone is the type of character who would resurface if the stakes escalate, especially when former allies or enemies reappear. A comeback could place him in roles like investigator, strategist, or even unexpected foil to returning faces. His history with Michael and Lincoln alone creates instant tension. Paul Kellerman is another wildcard with unfinished threads. His ability to manipulate political landscapes and shift loyalties makes him a powerful return option. Even when presumed dead or irrelevant, characters like Kellerman often hold influence behind the scenes. He could be orchestrating something major, covering tracks, or even aiding the old team in silence. Bringing him back opens the door to fresh conspiracies tied to what fans already know. C-Note, or Benjamin Miles Franklin, presents a comeback rooted in responsibility and survival. His motivations, protecting his family and staying out of danger, give him depth beyond chaos. If a new threat relates to past injustices or resurfaces from the old world, he could be drawn back. Viewers still respect his moral compass and inner conflict, and that makes him an excellent returning character for either short arcs or major involvement. L.J. Burrows could also make a surprising return. As Lincoln's son, his earlier involvement shaped many emotional turning points. Now older and potentially more capable, L.J. could re-enter the story with personal stakes, uncovering secrets, or being thrust into danger by association. His comeback would also give longtime fans a sense of continuity through the next generation. Whistler or Sophia Lugo could even be revisited. Though their roles weren't as expansive as others, any renewed storyline involving international conspiracies, cartels, or prison systems could tie back to their arcs. Their reappearance could answer questions or launch new mysteries. James Whistler especially offers mystery around what was left unsaid. If connected to deeper organizations or unfinished missions, his name could re-emerge through files, allies, or enemies. Van Gogh and A&W, though not from the earliest seasons, left marks in later arcs. Flashbacks, cover-ups, or unresolved connections could renew their relevance if linked to returning threats. Kellerman's network and anyone tied to the company also remain open routes for revisiting. Powerful forces never fully disappear in stories like this, and any comeback plot would need shadows from the past. Gretchen Morgan is another fierce candidate for a surprise return. Her skill set, alliances, and survival instincts make her believable in almost any renewed conflict. Whether as an antagonist or reluctant ally, she sparks intensity instantly. Charles Westmoreland, known as D.B. Cooper, could even appear in flashbacks or hidden recordings if stories dig into past secrets, buried money, or old cover-ups. His legacy still feels unfinished in fan theories. Warden Henry Pope could return through memories, secret documents, or references if the story loops back to Fox River or exposes buried corruption. His presence shaped early dynamics in ways that could still echo. Abruzzi is another iconic figure whose criminal ties and role in the original Breakout left traces that could resurface through relatives, unfinished revenge, or flashback storytelling. Bellick had one of the most dramatic arcs, and though his journey ended, flashbacks or mentions tied to past prisons could revive his relevance. Fans still associate him with tension, irony, and character evolution. General Jonathan Krantz, the General or Padman, could re-enter the conversation if any remnants of the company still exist. Even implied connections to him could reignite suspense. Agent Kellerman's government ties leave room for cameos, files, or hidden operations. His name alone signals history fans would instantly recognize. New characters tied to old ones might appear too, bringing back familiar faces indirectly. Sons, daughters, protégés, enemies, or allies could serve as links to the original cast. Writers often reintroduce characters through trial cameos, one phone call, one rescue, one twist, and then expand from there. It's one of the easiest ways to satisfy longtime fans while building something new. Audience demand is the biggest fuel for comebacks. The names mentioned most in fan communities, Michael, Lincoln, Sarah, Sukara, Teabag, and Mahone, make the top tier of likely returns. Showrunners know that nostalgia drives engagement, and the original cast brings credibility to any continuation. Revival format also influences who returns. If it's a sequel season, major players like Michael and Lincoln are almost unavoidable. If it's a limited series, then T-Bag, Mahone, Kellerman, or Sucre could drive specific arcs. If it's a reboot-style continuation, family members, protégés, or older versions of former characters could take the spotlight. Budget and contracts usually affect who actually appears. Main cast returns require negotiation, but cameos or short arcs can bring characters back without needing full season involvement. Alternate timeline, hidden survival, and off-screen twists are classic ways writers justify returns. If viewers believe someone is gone, the show can always reveal they were captured, undercover, or erased from public records. Thematic balance matters too. Michael brings heart, Lincoln brings strength, Sarah brings emotional gravity, Mahone brings complexity, T-Bag brings chaos, Suka brings loyalty, C-Note brings stability, Kellerman brings manipulation. Each comeback adds something distinct to the tone. Fan speculation has never stopped, and that's what keeps these names in circulation. People still write theories, share edits, and debate who deserves another chapter. Legacy is one reason returns work. Viewers want closure or new twists. Either way, seeing old faces reconnect lights up old emotions instantly. If the story involves a new breakout, Michael, Sucre, or Mahone become essential. If it's about government corruption, Kellerman or Sarah would be crucial. If revenge or criminal webs resurface, T-Bag or Gretchen would fit perfectly. Writers can also reintroduce characters gradually, starting with references, files, or secondary roles before moving them to the center. Viewers respond stronger when comebacks feel earned. That means pulling from original cast members whose stories still echo. So when fans ask who might come back, the answer isn't just a name, it's a chain reaction of possibilities tied to where the next story chooses to begin. If you've enjoyed this breakdown and want more videos like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button to my YouTube channel right now.